Alright, we gotta enter the garden. Okay. Question is, if we're not gonna use these, then we might as well break them down. Like,
You know what I miss? Flashberries.
Oh, I loved those as a child. The gifted map.
God damn it.
Magpie used to make a delicious flashberry jam.
Ooh, sweet and a little tangy, with a nice... snap when you bite down. Huh. A little spicy burn if you leave the seeds in.
So apparently there is a third treasure map for this area, but I don't know where the hell it is, and quite honestly, I don't have the patience right now to try to hunt it down. No, God, okay. These invisible walls, man. Put up a physical barrier then if you don't want me to go there. Invisible walls are terrible. I understand why they put them, but it's just bad. Nope, wasn't an invisible wall, it was just my stupid ass. Okay. Oh, well, I've already been here. That's very interesting. No. You just fall off for no damn reason. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like everything's made of moss. Oh, you know what? That door wasn't lit up before. That's why I don't recognize this. I have been here, yeah.
closer. We have waited so long.
I would say there's probably... I mean, I know that...
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Gallowayne's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that. Right. It's better that an Adiran envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fior, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
At least on the battlefield, you can count on getting stabbed in the front.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
Pretty sure the choice you're going to have to make
This
for
island is weird enough
Sapodal is
when
going
all we
to...
have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Is going to
Am
be
I the
a
only one who's looking forward to the garden?
achievements.
We're pioneers,
don't-
stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Can you imagine? An untouched spiritual wilderness just waiting for us. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapodal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapodal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? You're not the only one. Sapodal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in. Putting an end to Sapodal's imprisonment, one way or another. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
Running back?
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Oh, you're gonna get me going too. We're with you. All the way.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
We just had a conversation. God.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Why am I so anxious? I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan? That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it. I almost turned my back on animancy. And if I'm being honest, it was a relief. But now that we're here, who am I to reject my upbringing, my potential? My parents were going to build a better world for animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did, to an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything. When you say it, I can almost believe it. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it. Who could rest at a time like this?
Anybody else?
They really were rude to you
okay.
to keep.
Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
Wait, I could have sworn we had this conversation already, but okay.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
A bit of an asshole. I suggested he says to kill. Actually, honestly, I don't know if I can believe anything he said. Oh, you know what? We had this conversation with the others. He wasn't in the group. That's right.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunan who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed day impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? Until next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll take Kai and Yada. I've already missed out on one branching achievement set. I have more achievements. Okay, or more ability points. Maximum health, damage two-handers, critical with melee deal 30% more damage. Unarmed attack, interesting.
Wonder if Yada...
Okay.
Beatsley brought her ladder.
Now Kai has something to say? Come.
That's convenient.
A lot to say. Reads the garden somehow. The last thing I remember is getting lost, stumbling through the woods, past the volcano, and here I am. Then again, maybe it's all a dream. Maybe this is a dream too. Yay! What else is new? The plants are nice to touch, but a bit too humanoid. They fit right in the halls obscured. Oh well, I'll figure something I always do. Wink, your friend Tane, the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. P.S. I'm leaving this here for you, a future version of you. Or what have you?
Tane was here?
So you're left what? What was that? Oh, weird.
Losing blood.
What the hell? What are you doing? Oh my God, Giada, what the crap?
Another soul for the wheel.
Oh, they want that.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada. Wait, I missed one? Okay.
Yeah.
Guess I didn't go around the corner fast enough. Yeah, it's like sometimes I just seem to take damage, like, randomly. It's really weird.
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right behind you.
Kai apparently had something to say. So,
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse. True enough. It makes me wonder if confinement was the real goal, or simply the only option at the time. One thing's for sure, imprisonment has only riled Sapadal up. Judging from their outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, they haven't exactly taken this time to reflect and relax. Aha. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong. You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, when, we escape this place. Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you.
Enough, I don't turn her.
A lot of people aren't going to make that distinction. Especially when your ambassador Heelguard hosted Ludwig in Parades for as long as her assistance was convenient. You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but
they still
it's not
attacked
lost
Fjord.
on anyone that your people despise
Fjord just defended
animacy.
itself.
Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Parades. Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time. You'd be surprised where people can find blame when they're spun up. And it looks real bad when a Steel Garrote force just so happened to be there when it went down. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelguard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy. I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. And lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden
I feel like this is a
you.
lore
It's late,
dump.
and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this. Anytime. Good night, On.
Eh,
Yatsley, how long... Envoy,
again.
what do you need?
You're the one that said you had something to say.
Pleasant dreams.
Seriously?
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yatsley. I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too, when she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. You too. Envoy, what do you need?
You're the one that wanted to talk to...
Let's make the only one we haven't talked... I don't know. Things have... She's not so... She keeps... But
I feel like this is a bug.
before I've done some reading.
Yep. This is a bug. Alright, whatever.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still. Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure, darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder. We did not foresee this. A debt of knowledge we concede. The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands. Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of flowers. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Of course. I should have known. I wish you could switch out your party members from just the address stone. I just I don't have to set up the camp. We have a reload screen, then we have to exit and reload out, and it's just like I'm not. It feels. You know what? Fine, we'll just take these two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was whatever. Not cool, but it is what it is. And what is this? Receiving elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets. Oh, it's light armor? Yeah, break that down. Oh, thanks. Oh, it brings. Wait, what was the enemy then? Hold up. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Hello, secret door. Summon a trio skeleton. Okay, why can't you, like, you know, make it like it has +2 resolve? And I do that. I mean, it's supposed to be legendary, but that doesn't seem very legendary to me.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? Can't we take a closer look? Please?
Yeah, we can. I just want to verify something real quick.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
Well, if you're dedicated to follow me over here.
It seems I was not clear enough when I last spoke with you.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland. You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos is a blight. It must be scourged before it spreads. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. Of course I do. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. You know the trials of battle. You cannot pass judgment on me.
Ah.
They bring raw from ashes. Your tyrant destroys for its own sake.
We moved the earth and sky to stop her. We did not mean this.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
But your order, whatever the answer is, can go on. Can't go on like this. I've seen people concerns me too.
Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently. Your soul, it is tethered to you. Only you can siphon its essence into yourself. Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
What? Went through? Be nice if I could attack like that. What?
Never had a chance. Who's next? Anyone?
Sarcophagus key.
Yeah.
Wait, that was a side quest. Hold up. Okay. Forgive us? Wait, where's Giada? Where the hell did she go? Huh.
Yeah.
It's starting to get buggy.
Let me guess. I don't know what everything here feels wrong. As if we're standing in the eye of a storm. Can you feel it? Essences radiate. This is a place of power. Forgot. Does that answer? One word of advice. Trust nothing you see. For all we know, this is happening in your... Thanks for talking.
I'm not falling for that again, sir.
Yatsli, did the godless believe anything about the stars? Any...
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't teleport. It's like she just got stuck.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I don't think these things are moved or here by themselves, do you?
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward!
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Greetings.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You... heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
Yeah, I hear her all the time doing just fine.
We feel her pain like initials carved in our bark. She needs answers only we can give.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sopadol's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Was it a mistake? Because no matter where we go, the gods can't stop themselves from hurting us. Our lives are a game to them. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sopadol has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
I expect more reparations.
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sopadol wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sopadol has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade. You have already learned more than we could ever teach.
Huh?
We know only growth and stillness, root and flower.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
That's creepy.
May the living lands
Goodbye.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
Okay. So if I didn't have her in the party, would I have not have found that? Oh, okay. I guess I can't open that door. Just... How the... Alright. He still wants to talk.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sopadol's. Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong. Of course I can. But now, I can do them for the right reasons. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful. They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more. But that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think? I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it. I know they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Giada's parents would be proud, and maybe a bit worried.
Hey,
Alright, now we can continue. Oh, we're still... What? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, it's main story. Okay. I went that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're kidding, right? This is wildly frustrating. Holy shit. God, why was that so difficult? I think some of the traversal is now is becoming a bit buggy. I feel like we're about to get a lore, just more lore dump. Oh, okay. What?
Couldn't have done it better. Yahtzee, well done.
Now Kai has something to say. Just chime in. You know, I mean.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
Oh, I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace,
What?
it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was good to see. What just happened?
You communed with the dead, homie.
I don't remember what they look like. They're all the same.
Huh. Wild Walker gloves. As opposed to... 1% critical hit chance. What's with these paltry bonuses? I mean, it doesn't have to be like 100%, but 1%. I know it's in addition to what I already got. A lot of games do that, RPG wise. I mean, those are the upgrade mats I needed. Oh, it's just another path back. Oh, because Kai wants to talk. All right, let's have a chat, Kai, and I get re-healed. I feel like this is just a lore dump.
I've heard of strange colors in the sky, and weeks of twilight in the white that wins. Wonder if it's anything like this. I barely plan further than the next meal, and you're asking me? I don't know, Envoy. I just try to take each day and each battle as it comes. And you can see where that's gotten me. But I think it's possible to be too prepared.
This feels like this is... Because it's a lot of start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. It feels like this is the last 2 to 3 minutes of a football game.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what all of us think by now. Ultimately, you're the one who has to decide what to do with Sapadal and where your loyalties lie. My advice? Get a good night's rest, and when the moment comes, follow your instincts.
And we're gonna save Scum. Because...
Don't forget that every soul in the living lands hangs in the balance. But look at it this way. Whatever you choose, you'll end the Dream Scourge, and you'll give the living lands a future. And I'd wager that's better than where we are now. I'll be here if you need me.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. I've heard about the garden all my life, and I never expected something like that. But thanks to you, I think I was ready for it. I mean, it was blessed bizarre, but I could handle it. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise. No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out.
Huh.
It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know.
They're making it seem like this is the end of the game, and my gut tells me this is not the end.
I never expected
There's
you
more.
and I would become friends. Yeah, quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway. Thanks for talking.
And you still have...
What a massacre.
What? I didn't want that. Not sure how you can instill bleed on a robot, but we just did. Ring of amplification. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. Okay. Just once, I would like to see a... Oh, hey. I would like to see a game in which you fully utilize my frickin' hand, right? I've got 4 fingers and a thumb on each hand. Why can't I have 8 rings? We got one more. That looks like progression.
Wait, isn't that Tama's cairn? Oh dear.
This room, it looks just like Tama's.
Heart, the hidden heart thirst, my spring beneath the desert. It was always you. Aww. He loved you, bro.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. It feels like I'm standing on a storm-tossed deck. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I did. Sounds downright selfish of me when you put it that way. But this Tama's more than that. All his moments at once, joy, sadness, anger, or heartbreak, stomachache, everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now
Again,
let's go find this guy.
that's the third time you've said that.
Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain? I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Not sure why we're getting gems this late in the game, but okay. Which is why I suspect there's more to come, because you can't teleport out of here. At least from what I can see. Okay, so we have three markers we gotta shoot. See the two. The third one's over there, I guess.
Protect the envoy.
I'm sick!
Enjoy the pain!
Damn.
I was worried for a second.
Man, there sure are a lot of upgrade mats. I hope we can use them. There's one up above that I don't think I can get yet. This place is a maze.
To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
Okay. Really? Wild Walker ring. Slow journey up to 50% of your health. Nice. Again. What's dexterity? Attack speed and critical hit chance. Yeah, no, I'll stick with what I got, thanks. So who do we have left? We have Yatsley. Yatsley's the only one left to have a moment, if you will. Okay. Wild Walker boots. Was for dexterity. Okay. I don't remember if I... What? Oh. But this is the way it... Oh, he had a whip, that's why.
Under my...
Let's make things...
Gather round! was a close one.
Yeah, they were fighting amongst themselves, which was a bit different. I'm so confused. So, it's like this place is one giant maze. There we go, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, alright. So then what's over here?
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside. This is the library from my dreams. It's real? Look, it's like the Akita building this place. And clearly they wanted their story preserved, no matter the cost. I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar.
Oh my god, where are you going? Godsley, goddammit, get over here, please.
Garlowain's gonads.
Halloween's gonads, Andra's titties.
It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness. Must you always default to military tactics?
Yeah.
Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Her in human form?
Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean... the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've... heard... Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
Most power is bought in someone else's blood.
Must it always be literal blood? If all the Akitans outside were with you, you would have heard them as they were killed. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine. It really speaks to her dedication. Our dedication. Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history. But you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita. And there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Oh, think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy? I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on the guilt, Envoy. I'm so glad that one of Sapadal's chosen stands with you, Yatsley. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rights. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
Alright. Is that at the end of it? That's the end of it. Okay. I want to go back to that one room. How was I supposed to open that damn door? Ashley.
The Lost Punisher says, "Hey buddy, next week's Assassin's Creed Shadows."
Is it?
Yeah. Twitch the Lost Punisher says, yes.
Very nice.
Twitch the Lost Punisher says, March 20th.
Oh, yeah. I have yet another doctor's appointment. Okay, this is getting farther and farther away where we need to go. Or that room. I want to go back to that room.
Twitch the Lost Punisher says, someone was playing it yesterday.
Well, remember, streamers get it before everybody else does, just because they have more viewers, right? That's normal. Nothing wrong with that. And I want that. How do I get that?
Twitch the Lost Punisher says, but I am a streamer and so are you.
We don't have enough eyeballs. Here we go, another lore dump.
Twitch the Lost Punisher says, we do have enough eyeballs it for counting us.
We were here all the yesterdays.
Not
before.
in their demographical views, unfortunately. I wish that were so.
The shale rises to smother us. Keep them out. Keep us in. We feel no spark of the Tibaris Inachus in this place.
Twitch the Lost Punisher says,
We
more
cannot
than
see
4 if
through
you
their
count my
eyes.
glasses.
We
Oh,
slumber
good.
here, alone.
That game needs to go on sale before I buy it. The last couple have been kind of buggy. I think Ubisoft, a lot of developers rush things to market and only to quote unquote, we'll fix it in post. And granted, that's corporate doing
Twitch the
that.
Lost Punisher says, you enjoyed Valhalla, buddy.
I did enjoy Valhalla. Valhalla was way too long though. I get the point that I just didn't care about the last couple of DLCs. I long since moved on. And in Valhalla's villain, whoever that guy's name was, was the anti-hero in the last one, was I remember in Mirage. It was very mediocre.
The deer, the owls in our trunk, they took it all away. A tide of souls.
I'm just gonna choose number one because these memory things go on for way too long.
We fall. Now our memory is a wound
So it's like
open.
It's like the Yeek tree.
They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. No. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. They could not kill us. They would curse us to oblivion. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
In a different context, it would have an absolutely different meaning.
Weakened, they advanced on us, they struck. They raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing. We floated in a great glass eye. The fog closed in on us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun.
So it was just a distraction for the other gods to trap you. Cool.
The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. Their cries, swords in our heart, a severed limb. We watched helplessly for aeons, until you. We are the lamp, the bonfire, forces to be controlled. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here. We are the rain, the swaying grass. What do they have to fear? We speak, though we are bound. Perhaps our soul was always free. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
This feels like slam poetry. Okay. Remembrance of Sapadal. Godlike ability passive. Your health constantly regenerates when below 50%. A little late in the game for that, but I'll take it. Hell yeah.
We've got company.
Yeah, we do. Oh shit. Well, this is not good.
For the wheel.
Damn.
Your reputation is well deserved.
Oh, I'm trying to remember how to get back to the room with the doors. I still can't get up there, and that bugs me. I don't like mazy content. It doesn't need to be straightforward, but it needs to be a rhyme and a reason for it. Hello. Well, poop. Fire ladies. Here we go. And that's getting back to wherever it is we were supposed to get back to. it's always nearby. And what gets me is that's... Wait. Where is the last one? It's nearby. It's here somewhere and I can't see it. Aha!
Walk like it's hard.
There it is. Wayfinder, okay. A spear. Full combo attack deals high stun to nearby enemies, greatly increases the distance with travel power attack. Okay. Oh, I thought it would have the key to the sarcophagus. Be mindful. That was what was around the corner. That was the door I couldn't get into. Just to get you back. Okay. This is a super long... Hey, wait, how do I get to... wait. What is that? Oh, man. Okay, let's go back.
Happening as the affliction faster even here. It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone. Hurry, your presence relieves us.
5,000 XP, and now Yassi has got something to say. Okay. Okay. We still don't know where the sarcophagus key is. Really? God damn it. It's gotten to the point it doesn't grab certain ledges here in this part. Inevitability. I am inevitable. Cool. I mean, I did like Poison Dart. This seems very interesting because it's all about stun. We'll just, yeah. It's another weapon. I have a feeling some people forgot you could break these down, or they weren't breaking them down. Hence the reminder. Oh, what is that? How do I get to that? Too many. Too many branching paths for my liking. Huh? Okay. For reals. That feels a wee bit. Now I'm starting to get frustrated with the game. It almost feels like the majority of the loot is just there for you to break down for upgrade mats. Why not just provide upgrade mats then? If that's the case. Okay, well. Okay, no. Okay, that might be a path to whatever that thing is. There's no way I grabbed that, but whatever. That was very generous.
Yeah.
There are so many diverging paths. It's just nutty. And it's I mean, how organically they created the environment is impressive, but I feel like if you're gonna do this, make it part of the open world as opposed to, you know, making me feel like I'm locked into a, you know, I can't find my way. Okay, first I'll go that way. I think we already went down here. I don't think there's any other paths. Yeah, nothing else down here. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. If we're supposed to go down this way, what's over here then?
Yeah.
What? Oh shit, I'm confused now. These map markers or path markers are very strange. Oh, it's because I deviated. It didn't like the fact that I deviated. Okay.
Yeah.
No! God damn it. I'm getting frustrated because the way this area has to be traversed. Probably the first time I got super frustrated with this game. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my. Oh, I'm so goddamn mad right now. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh! Oh, I'm so fucking mad right here. God. Wait. Deep breaths. I don't like parkouring in first person. It's not even parkouring, it's just jumping, it's just platforming.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. At this point, I'm just lashing out. That was absolute madness.
It's funny. I don't think I've ever seen an Akedan building like that, but it looks familiar. We can take a look, can't we?
Okay, I'm just making sure I've been this way, because oh my god, it literally obliterated the majority of what I just did. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, it made me do all this all over again.
Just rated the channel with 3 viewers. PogChamp.
Hey, what's going on, man? So now it's not registering anything that I'm doing. I'm so frustrated right now.
Jacob LA20 said 5 on my 390K. Why it says 3 wall switches and wins.
Well, sometimes when you it depends on how they're viewing, right? If they're
Twitch
and on certain
says,
some devices.
1 RD, Jackable 1 RD, Jackable 1 RD, Jackable 1 RD.
Some devices don't show up properly, and that's Twitch's fault. So because I fell through, oh my god, this is not cool. I had these all turned off and they just suddenly just turned all back on because I had to reload because I fell through the earth.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just need to cool my jets.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop, catch our breath.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is going? Oh my god. Okay. Man, that's so. Yeah, these the way they did the polygons in this is very strange. Oh, that looks...
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
That looks awful.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sapadal's cage.
So that one, I never figured out how to get over there to get that one chest. Nor did I find the sarcophagus key. Don't really like this area. Like the other areas, I don't like this one at all.
There's always a weird sort of quiet.
The pathing is wacky.
I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting. Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
Had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions.
This one feels forced because we've been having conversations
Truthfully, I
through
didn't
this
come all
whole
way
garden
searching
area.
for my own answers.
But
I found them.
It's almost too much.
Or
It feels
they
like a
found
lore
me.
dump.
And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy. Well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I
Or maybe
annoyed
this is
her.
more of a hey, let's recap. Yeah, it's a
I think
recap
I need another
episode.
drink. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
like some of the anime they have. It's like you're rolling through and then you get like 2 recap episodes. Like, what is this?
Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Under the circumstances, that's entirely reasonable.
Join the club.
I'd been more concerned if you weren't scared. Did you think we'd judge you for that?
I know that feeling. I hate it.
None of us thought this would be easy. For you, most of all. We've survived our own hardships. Now we'll survive yours.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporelings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time. Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Let's just stay here.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Is it gonna be...
my friends?
We just had a conversation. Now we... Oh, that's right. It's post her moment, I guess.
Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library? I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help. I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all right. It's just... We already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins. I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive, the fiend. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this?
How dare he?
It's a struggle. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages. Oh, I was just thinking I needed more options. How did you know? I think... For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think? You're right. The Akita have been with me my whole life in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier. Oh, but I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go.
Okay.
So those green...
What? I thought we... Oh. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, I guess I upgraded, Whoa. Upgraded my weapons. Weird. Thing's tripping. Oh, they're maxed out. That's why. No? I need glasswork branches. That's maxed. Glasswork branches. I don't think I can craft those. Can I? I can. How many do I need? That was fully upgraded. Okay, so I need at least 3. $5,000. Oh, this cost me money. Oh my god. Why? That's okay. Why would your upgrades cost money when they didn't cost money before? That is terrible.
People in the garden.
Okay.
Those
it is what it
parents?
is.
No, they were Sapadal.
At least we got the weapons upgraded. Sorry, Yatzley. I think we're gonna bring in Kai since he's a good tank. What? That was weird. Guess I backed out. Didn't realize it. I hate this fallen form. I hate it. Okay. A lot of hate.
Sapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like oily water. Nope, nope, nope. I can't get out of it. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, so. Oh, game, come on. Oh, these tree trunks are terrible. All right, fine. We'll do the combat.
Nicely done.
This one's mine.
Unseat!
like a win with a good team.
Indeed. Whatever it is I need is over there. Pristine. Uh-oh, not damaged. Get wrecked.
I was worried for a second.
Severed arm? What's the severed arm for? Oh, I was hoping I'd see a window. So I'm just gonna have to just... Can I jump on this? I can. Okay, where was I? Oh, it's me auto-healing. Interesting. It's just another path, because sometimes these are just other paths. I never did find out what the other one was. Yeah, it's just another path to get to this guy. I mean, I could have just sniped him. Oh, hang on. Put you on temporarily while we cop a squat in the water to heal. Oh, I was gonna have to get that severed arm anyways. Okay, fair enough.
Careful with that thing. It's a mind of its own. I'm rooting for the skeletons.
Oh, Kai, what have you done?
Bad envoy.
You asshole. I literally just healed myself. What? No. I didn't choose that. Game. I don't like these wheels. I've never liked them. They always tend to be, at least it pauses. I do like that.
They won't get past me!
Madness.
Is it just me, or are we walking in circles?
No, we are walking in circles because I took us in a circle.
So, this is how you imprison a guard.
Keep your guard. We gotta live to tell this tale.
For the speed up.
Right flank.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it.
on sick!
That was nutty.
Another glorious battle.
Another day in the Corps. Every march is a parade. Every meal is a banquet. This area is long. Okay.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are here.
Alright. By the best efforts of other gods. Only one other god. You're a hard god to find. Where's this Gala? Where's this garden? I'm on solid ground. Am I dreaming?
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now! We will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there. Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
No more gibberish from here to end you. You want freedom once more. It's what you asked for from the beginning.
We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
Don't let go of your anger so easily. It can be a useful righteous tool. Wow, absolutely not. You have too much to answer for. The only way to set you free is if you truly want to change.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand.
Hugo was fighting for something bigger than me. Hugo was troubled. He didn't need to die for it.
And where is your mercy for us? You know we deserve better than this.
So this is the choice you have.
Give us peace.
We're definitely gonna save scum this.
Change. We deserve that opportunity.
Promise if you can promise you a better. I can't. I just don't know if I can trust you. Right in there, Sabalo. Damn.
And yet you trusted the mage who turned so many souls into kindling. We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
I don't have time for this. We need in the Dream Scourge. What are you talking about? And no choice to deal with that monster.
Yes, we long for this too. The time has come for you to act.
Okay.
End our pain, and the Dream Scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
I'm free now. Just show me how. I can't give you freedom. Peace. What about vengeance? You have a power to reason. Use it. Freedom or destruction. Is there really no other way? But peace of the grave. Okay, so you have really two options. I guess you can make a revengeful god, I guess. But I'm going to choose destruction first.
So be it. It has been so long. Our leaves curl and brown. Despair bleeds through the land. End it. Silence. Stillness.
This is sad.
We are done. Unsown. Peace.
Hey, Wodoka's call. Godlike ability. Call forth a mage. Okay. I take it that's the evil ending, or the bad ending, or the bad decision. Especially with the music. That was cool. So if we chose that, do we get an achievement for a different choice? I mean, I'm gonna free her, but I just wanted to see what happened if you chose the grave, chose the destroyer.
Andra's depths.
It's paradise. But what happened here?
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
It must have taken an incredible power, beyond all mortal understanding. How do you feel?
Oh, I guess I gotta go through the whole game, the rest of the game with that?
Glad it's not just me.
I don't like that.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to recuperate. Whatever happened back there, it appears our work isn't finished yet.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time?
Right.
Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Always better than the reverse.
The steel garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I was like, we gotta hurry. But wait, let's discuss everything.
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have consequences.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I think that's for the best, Envoy.
I can't believe Sapadal is gone. For better or worse, the spiritual health of the living lands depended on them. What now?
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapadal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
There is no right way to feel. Though it may seem illogical, you are allowed to experience grief and relief at once.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
So, and they all want more conversation. I can see it down in the lower left. Man, just too much. It's too much exposition sometimes. So, oh, what is this? Oh, that's neat. So it summons one of the robot things to come defend you. And then you could have... And then you could have the bear. or can I not have the bear? No, I guess you can only do one at a time. Alright, well, I just wanted to see what it would do. I'm getting hungry. I need something to eat. Part of why I'm cranky. All right, so we're gonna reload and we're gonna choose to set her free. I am not gonna go through all that exposition again.
But you, a spark. You can reach her.
Yep.
You will. We could.
I'm here to end you. Freedom once more. That's what you asked for. There we go.
We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
Oh, then you say, absolutely change your mind. Nah, I think I'll just do a heel turn, WWE style.
We trust you. You met.
We already heard that. Heard that.
Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve. Do you think we deserve more than this prison? Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? Yes, the time has come.
Give freedom, but I give you peace to the grave. Peace, what about vengeance? You have power for reason, use it. What? Oh. Trying to convince him to be evil.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog.
I have a feeling
Tear down
that
the gates.
the ending animation will be the same.
We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mold.
Dark, but alright. 15,000. Sapodal's fury. Unleash the power of Sapodal to lift all nearby enemies in the air and slam them down. That's kind of cool. So this is the same. Let's see. Sure looks like it. Oh no, that is different. Yeah, rather than absorbing it. Interesting. That's still cool. Oh, so rather than me tearing it open, it just opens. I don't know, I kind of like that you ripping it open. That was kind of neater. I bet their conversation's gonna be a little different too.
Andra's depths.
It's paradise. But what happened here?
Gods, I can't believe this.
We should get down there quickly. Make sure we don't miss any of the fun.